6 months ago, every AI coding tool had its own connector. Cursor one format, Claude Code another, ChatGPT another. Then MCP showed up, and suddenly they started speaking the same language. What changed, and why does it matter if you write code? As of December 9, 2025, Anthropic said MCP had more than 10,000 active public servers and 97 million monthly SDK downloads, with adoption across ChatGPT, Cursor, Gemini, Copilot, and Visual Studio Code. Then, on April 9, 2026, Versal said more than 30% of deployments on its platform were started by coding agents, up 1,000% in 6 months. That is infrastructure. Before MCP, every app needed a custom connector to every tool. File system, GitHub, Postgres, Slack, browser automation, all one-off integrations. 4 apps times 5 tools is 20 different connections to maintain. Add auth, schemas, error handling, and version drift, and the whole thing becomes connector spaghetti. MCP collapses that mess. Each tool exposes one server. Each app learns one protocol. Here is the model. The host is the surface you use: IDE, CLI, desktop app, or cloud agent. Inside it, an MCP client talks to one or many MCP servers. Each server exposes tools, resources, or prompts. So instead of guessing your repo, the client can ask file system for code, Git for history, Postgres for schema, and get machine-readable answers back. MCP does not make the model smarter, it makes context portable. That is why coding adopted it fast. One agent can read your repo through file system, inspect pull requests through GitHub, query product data through Postgres, then ship through a deployment surface without every vendor inventing a new plugin system. OpenAI's Codex app, launched on February 2, 2026, is built around supervising multiple agents. More agents makes shared protocol more valuable. But MCP is not magic. It does not replace approval flows. It does not solve sandboxing, permissions, secrets, or observability by itself. A reckless server can still expose dangerous actions, and a sloppy schema can still confuse the model. The winning setup is MCP plus strict scopes, human checkpoints, and clear server contracts. So if AI coding feels faster in 2026, this is one big reason. The industry stopped building one connector at a time and started standardizing the port. MCP is becoming the USB-C of agentic coding. Follow at Code Visualized for the next breakdown. Next up, how multi-agent coding changes how teams ship.